Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are covering a bunch more games from college football week 8 right now with Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com. It's Thursday afternoon. We already did 5 on Tuesday. Now we're throwing another 3 on top of it here on Thursday. Joe Duffy, thanks for being back with us.
Thank you, Peter.
All right, Joe, I say this over and over again. You take any game that I cover, and it makes you feel bad because a lot of these games have tough lines. Right now, we're going to cover Colorado, USC, and I've said this before to other people as well. If I were a professional handicapper, I would recommend to all my clients just ignore the Pac-12 this year completely, except maybe bet on a big underdog on a money line and maybe take a shot with some Stanford unders. But Colorado, USC, tough game here. We'll see what you have to say about it. First, give a plug for OffshoreInsiders.com.
Well, yeah, but see, Peter, that's what separates us from most of the gamblers out there. We love unpredictability because we say that the sharp player loves unpredictability. Why? Because the odds maker can't stand teams that are tough to get a handle on, and we like to exploit them. But OffshoreInsiders.com, that's what we've been doing for 27 years since the Score Phone days. Big weekend in store at OffshoreInsiders.com. 7 college football winners up.
All right, Joe Duffy. Well, I hear you about unpredictability, but the Pac-12 this year, that's pushing it a little bit in terms of maybe a little bit too unpredictable. Right now, we have Colorado, USC minus 20.5 or a 21-point, home favorite. The total 61.5 or 62. USC beat Arizona just by 2. They did barely cover that one. The closing line, at least. Colorado's off a bye. My analysis of this game, I don't know, maybe put $2 on the Colorado money line and call it a day. What do you think, Joe Duffy?
Yeah, it is a very tough spot. They lost to Arizona State, and as you said, following a wild game at Arizona, they do play a tough Utah next week. Now, we're filing this report on Thursday where Utah is playing a game on Thursday night, and the look ahead could be affected by whether or not Utah does win tonight. But that could be a big look-ahead game. It's a little bit of a sandwich game. The Buffs, they're off of a bye, as we said. It's kind of a good time for them to get a bye because they were playing competitively. They lost 2 games straight up. So I think the bye will benefit them because they weren't necessarily playing their best football, but they've shown that they can be pretty competitive this year. USC in their 6 games, they only have 2 wins by more than 3 points. And you've got quite a few players from the Buffaloes are making their homecoming. They are from the state of California. They were a little bit dissed. Colorado feels they're disrespected that this is USC's homecoming game. USC, they might be without, both of their starting cornerbacks are banged up, and they may be without one. I think the other one will play, but it looks like Adoree Jackson. He could go down to the wire. So I think it's a nice little spot, teeny bit of a sandwich game here. And Colorado's been competitive, while USC, they have struggled to really blow teams out.
So you're going to take a shot with Colorado plus 21?
I am going to take, I don't know whether this will rise to the level of premium play, but I do think it's a nice high percentage play.
All right. Well, Joe Duffy going out on a limb on a play in the wacky Pac-12, in the wacky Pac-12 this year, recommending Colorado plus 21. Thanks, Joe.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.